Landria Onkka on YouTube, here to help you break through fears and live an awesome life. Got some serious sun shining through these crazy trees here with some very big iguanas laying in there and sleeping. I didn't know there's a couple dozen in there. It's like Jurassic Park. I'm here in Florida. I want to share something with you because we all have to reassess and expand. We're constantly either, making decisions to really stay in the same energy, or we're expanding. Now, everything is always changing. So even if you stay in the same job, same relationship, no matter what, energy is constantly expanding and changing. So your situation is changing at all times. This is why people will get in situations that were once great and then all of a sudden it's not so great anymore. You can't stay in the same place. It's just impossible. So it's so important to adjust and make the changes and realize that you can't make life stand still for you. Are you expanding? Are you doing something to be better, greater? Are you getting in touch with who you truly are? Because what I want to share with you right now is, here's my book. Now, I bought this in Camden Market in London, where a friend took me, a dear friend of mine, who's a musician, and he's a wonderful person. He took me to this market, and it took me, almost a half hour to choose this book. Now, I have e-courses called Breakthrough Fear, and I'm going to have these available. What is this? This is a personal journal. It has beautiful hand-sewn pages in here. I'm going to actually be offering vegan ones. What I want you to do today is to pull out whatever you have as a journal. If it's just a notebook, that's okay. Make it that special notebook, or go buy a special journal. Make it that one journal that has your energy on it, and I always, of course, write with my pen that I really like. Today, I want you to assess and look at your options to expand. You see, I flew down here and I'm going through some major expansions myself through my work. And it's not really work, I love what I do. Working with you, I'm expanding incredibly. I work constantly on bringing more things to you, just more than just this YouTube channel, and creating an entire business that's hopefully going to make a difference on this planet. I think I am. I'm getting some very good responses from you. But I want you to talk about, I want to talk today about you expanding and you doing things that is going to take this life that you chose here. What are you going to do with it? It can be really amazing, but what happens when you get in what you feel is a crossroad? It never really is, because it's always an accumulation of things happening that get to a certain point that finally push things into that spotlight that make it obvious that something has to happen. It was always happening. It was always leading up to a certain point where you either felt like you couldn't handle the situation anymore, you knew you have to make a change. I know a lot of you are at that. Why? We're transitioning, so we're a lot of people going through some personal transitions where they've either lost a loved one, a job, or they hate their job, they know that they can't remain in whatever situation they are, or they're tired of being broke all the time, or it just seems to be like it's really hitting this tipping point. So here's the deal, you're the conductor, you orchestrate your life at all times. You're always in charge, you really are. You have free will. We're all energy, and we're expressing ourselves individually for a reason. There's a reason you are here appearing as an individual. You're an individual expression. You get to play that role. You get to decide what that is. I want you to know that you never ending. There's no destroying, there's no death. You get to play this role. This is very exciting. Even no matter what situation you're in, I want you to remember, you get to play a very unique role, and you can make it a magnificent story. What's the story? It doesn't matter what your situation or what you've done to get yourself there. There are a lot of people. So-and-so abused me. I was from this and that. I'm thinking, wait a second, didn't you choose that person to marry, and did you stay in that marriage, and didn't you have kids with that person that abused you? We're always a decision maker on some level. A lot of times it appears that we don't have control. You always have control over what you feel and think. If you forgive somebody or if you decide to be miserable and blame others, that is you not expanding. When you expand, you no longer have to learn those lessons, and the stuff you're going through will no longer be an issue because you're not creating it. People are so friendly here. And so what I want you to understand is that if you're not clear on what that story is, what you want to accomplish or do, the universe can't be. So on the flight over here, I decided that I was going to be making some big changes. But I'm really not clear on it. Sometimes you just say, I don't know. I really don't know what I want. And I thought, I better know. I better have some idea what I want, because the universe will not assist me unless I have that vision. I want to be happy. I want to be rich. No, you really don't just want those things. Those things are really awakening. When you're awakened, you're rich in every possible way. You are happy. You don't have to think about that stuff anymore. And no lottery ticket or thing or situation or person will bring that joy to you. When you have that awakened, when you're awakened, when you're at that frequency, all things will come to you. So what I would like you to do is pick some journal, pull it out, and I want you to be very clear about what it is you want. Right now, your situation. So if you're going to this, the lottery ticket mentality, the easy way out, it's not an easy way. In fact, you're actually digging your hole deeper into the selfish mode, meaning everything's about me and what I need to get to change my situation, and none of it includes you doing spiritual surge. I'm not once in that I want to win the lottery do I ever hear anybody saying I want to be an asset to this planet. I want to raise the frequency of the planet. Staying alive. That's appropriate. So, can you think about this? What clear message can you send? And get yourself off of the me, I need one more thing to make me happy. If I got out of this job, I'd be happy. You probably wouldn't. It might alleviate things, and of course money alleviates some situations and makes life easier. But I know a lot of wealthy people that are very sad and lonely. And they would do anything. They wouldn't care about the money, just do anything to feel joy. And they're working on that. Little peewees down there barking at everybody. All right, what is it you want? What is it you truly, truly want? So, you know what it is. How about instead of I want the lottery ticket, how about I would like abundance to flow? And with that abundance, I and everyone around me will benefit from it. I want to be abundance. I want to share my abundance now. And I want it to expand. Because when it expands, it always includes you. So if you're giving, it always includes you. When you give things, you'll receive things. Things just show up because you're not expecting it. Why? Because you're truly giving from your heart. Truly giving from your heart means you're not expecting anything. So when, it was a leaf, I thought it was one of those iguanas jumping. Listen, iguana jumps on me, and you're gonna see a freak out like you've never seen before. I'm starting to like them. They're sort of cute, you know. I mean, they're God's creatures, right? You're probably looking at me going, "She's not so cute." So, what is it you want that is expansive and isn't about the material world? What can you write down? And let's say you want a safe, bright, beautiful environment to live in. You don't have to own your home. I always thought that I had to own my own home, and I'm realizing a lot of people are selling everything and moving, and I thought, what if What if joy in where you're living meant constantly traveling, and you didn't know that that would be awesome because you haven't really explored it because you don't even know it's available to you? So why don't you choose something very specific, like, I want the most joyful, bright, beautiful, happy place to come to me, where I will live and know that I am in the right place. I'm joyful in that place. It has a great energy. Now know that that place is not going to make you happy. So don't state things that, I want it to make me happy. It's not going to. So then you're coming from a low frequency saying, I want this, I want that to make me happy. You're still expecting the outside world. When you switch that around and say, okay, I never want to worry about money again. I want to be able to focus on whatever purpose is best for me. If you don't know what it is, just say, please send me my purpose, where I'm best used on this planet, where I will make a difference for others. Here's my taxi. No, I'm not going to catch this. There they go, the tourists. Well, actually, a lot of them probably live here. All right, so let's talk about money. Again, I want this, I want that. How about the mindset that you're coming from to ask for that is what's keeping you in a limited reality. An expansive one is one of abundance for everyone, for yourself, giving. Pee-wee. Oh, there's kayakers. He's barking. Pee-wee's barking at the kayakers, who you'll see in a minute. All right, so then let's go to the next thing. What if you want a beautiful relationship? Please send me the right person that's going to help me become my best, where I can give and be a loving partner, where I can expand, somebody who will spiritually help to elevate me, and I can do the same thing for them. Do you see where this is going? And you have to write it down. Write it down and be specific. Give your life direction. Give the universe direction. The universe cannot manifest anything. You are doing it unless you're specific. It's not separate from you, so it needs direction. So write this down. Say, okay, what's most important? Why am I not happy right now? I ask for guidance on awakening. How can I awaken? Guide me to awakening so that I can be a happy, joyful person, so that I can be a gift to this planet. Do you know what's going to come to you when you open up those gateways? You're going to be in that frequency of giving and loving. It's amazing. That's what you want. Again, the expansive, order to the universe. Writing it down is incredibly important. So when you write this down, you're being very specific. Go to the next thing. What is it? I just want to be happy every day. Show me what I need to do, who I need to meet. It's going to guide me to that joy. But you have to make the effort. You always have to make the effort. Write these things down. Now, don't be too specific. Now, sometimes I know teachers will say be specific. You can do that if you're very clear on what you know. But if you're not clear, let's say about the house. That's one of mine. So let's say, what is it I really want? And what if buying another house is just going to tie me down and be a burden? I don't know. So I'm asking that I live in the ideal situation, in the ideal place. Because what if that needs to change every few months? What if all of a sudden my ideal place is in Italy, and then I'm going to be in Greece, and then Lisbon, or whatever? And that's like an amazing way for me to live, and I love it, and none of it includes owning a home. In fact, a home would have tied me down. It was burdensome. I don't know. But I will allow the universe to choose that, because my higher self knows what that is, but I'm being specific. I envision me in a very happy, beautiful environment. And maybe I have to travel so that I can do this work and reach a lot of people. I don't know. And so the whole thing is, you don't always have to know. If you're not clear, Be clear on the, let's just say, the absolute highest situation, and that is joyful, happy, giving, being a difference on this planet. Can we shoot for that instead of me, what can I get? I'm so concerned, so-and-so treats me bad. This is the me attitude that keeps you in the restricted manifesting. Somebody's coming up here. You're whole and perfect, strong and powerful, loving, harmonious, and happy. Write these things down. Be specific about the feelings that you want, what you want to experience as a human, and what you're going to do on this planet to make a difference. And allow the universe to start to bring those things, and you have to act on them. You have to take the action when it starts to appear, because it will. And then as that starts to form, what happens is I'll get opportunities, and then I realize, okay, this isn't it. So I'll be much more specific then. Okay, this is what, I don't want to create, so I'm going to hone in on that thing I want, or that situation, and then I can start to write it down. And that's why I've written stuff so specific in here that wasn't always good for me. It was about that situation. What if that situation isn't the best thing for me? So I always ask for the highest or best. What's going to suit me best? What's going to bring joy? What's going to make a difference? You know what? If you're not making a difference on this planet, oh my gosh, why'd you come here? Why did you come here? This is what we're here for. This is your mission, and that's the joy. That's the gateway. That's the key to opening up that huge door of happiness. Abundance lies there. You don't have to worry about that. There's no lack on this planet. We're the ones creating that through the thinking of the me and me winning the lottery, instead of, wow, I don't need to win the lottery to be abundant or to give. I can do it right now. And that will grow and grow and grow. So if you can switch that thinking and get it off yourself and what you hate and what you don't want and what you want to get out of, and think on a higher level, I'm telling you, this is what's going to change this planet. You have to start with you, thinking on the higher level, not just about me and what I get. It's like, how do I help on a bigger picture that brings me happiness and joy and others? It's all part of one thing. And don't say, well, when I get this and I'm that, then I'll get that. No, you can do it right now. We can do it on any level. Joy and giving starts right now. You're whole and perfect, strong and powerful, loving, harmonious, and happy. We're going to start writing in our journal a lot more. And then if you take my e-course, then we're going to get into that very, very deep and a lot of questions. You can sign up for Landria's Inspiration. Another thing is, somebody said, well, if you can manifest anything, which I can, why not manifest 1 million subscribers? Well, with your help, I can do that. I can't do that alone, because we're one energy here to share, to help each other. So if you like one of my videos, in particular, post it on your Facebook, your Instagram, share it with other people, and we will spread the word. Pick one that's going to help somebody raise their frequency, because if I can get that message to them and they start to spread it, then yeah, we can hit 1 million subscribers on here. But guess what that does? It's going to raise the frequency of the planet. And you know me, I never ask you to subscribe, but when somebody said that, I thought, the more people that I can reach and you can reach, the more we will all benefit, and this planet will change in ways that'll amaze us. And that happens in numbers. Can we spread this word? Whole and perfect, strong and powerful, loving, harmonious, and happy. Namaste. Abundance and blessings, my friend.